Name one SA rapper right now who feels bigger than the culture. Not your favorite, not the most streamed, bigger than the culture. Exactly. After AKA, something changed. And nobody wants to say it. SA hip-hop isn't dead. No, it's just missing the main character. And that's a problem. Let's be honest though. There was a time when SA hip-hop felt like cinema, bro. When AKA tweeted, it was headline news. When Cassper Nyovest announced Fill Up, the whole country watched. When Nasty C signed international deals, we felt like we all signed, bro. Even if you didn't like them, they felt big. They felt unavoidable. And that's the key word there. Unavoidable. Right now, you can completely avoid SA hip-hop and still be in the culture. That was impossible before.
People don't recognize that me, AKA and Kyo, changed the game.
You did. Kara
Like,
Kara.
literally. But they recognize those songs, but they don't recognize that before us,
Yeah.
the longevity of artists was 3 years.
Sure. That's
Like
wild.
there was always a conversation to say, what are you gonna do after music? Every interview, I'm like, what do you mean after music? They're like, yeah, you know, in South Africa it's 3 years. It's like the one album that, you know, people like you for, the second album that people hate you for, and then the third album is the fall off. It was Mikasa who had the same thing.
Yeah.
It was Rhythmic Elements, Ziggs Bantwini.
Yeah.
There was a pattern.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, man, like, is it gonna be 3 albums for me as well? I was just praying and working.
After AKA passed in 2023, RIP Mega, there was this emotional shift. Not just sadness, structure changed. Because whether people admit it or not, he was a cultural antagonist. He started debates, he forced conversations, he moved energy. And when that loud presence disappeared, nobody really replaced it. We got music, yes, but we didn't get dominance. There's a difference.
I think Keenan is probably the best hip-hop artist to come out of this country. After hearing that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, guys, you have to give it up to AKA. Hit after hit after hit. Keenan is actually in love with the music.
Yeah.
He doesn't make music to suit
timeless,
whatever.
bro.
So Keenan cooks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He goes into the studio and he cooks. He doesn't go, hey, what are people liking right now? What's the thing? Let me just go. Let me just do whatever the market wants. He goes, I need to put out something that's a bang. And he takes time and he cooks. This song.
Here is where it gets uncomfortable though. The algorithm runs SA hip-hop right now. TikTok decides what blows. Instagram decides what trends. Streaming decides what charts. An algorithm doesn't build legends anymore. They build moments. You go viral for 30 seconds. You trend for 2 weeks. Then the next sound replaces you, bro.
I'm always on top music charts looking for trending songs and what song I should make a video about. But when I tell you today, I looked on Apple Music Top 100, Spotify Top 100, Shazam Top 200, and I didn't find a single hip-hop song from a South African hip-hop artist. You wouldn't believe me. So for me, that begs the question, did the audience leave hip-hop or did hip-hop stop evolving with the audience? Because the talent is still here, the history is still here, but the listeners are somewhere else. So I want to know, why do you think hip-hop is dying in South Africa and how can it be saved?
That's why artists don't feel larger than life anymore. They feel temporary. And hip-hop was never supposed to feel temporary. Look at A-Reece. Strong fan base, independent success, still moving numbers, but his world exists in its own ecosystem. And that's not shade, that's fragmentation. Back then, whether you liked somebody or not, everyone was in the same arena, bro. And now, now fan bases are isolated. There's no unified culture movement. No, we are all watching this. It was just the 4 horsemen thing. Bro, even beef doesn't shake the country anymore. And that's scary for a genre built on presence.
What do you think of the state of hip-hop in South Africa?
We're here in South Africa.
Yeah, we don't want to know about the States. Forget
Okay.
about that.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. We don't care. I know you're from the States, but we don't care about the
I
States.
think it's in a bad place, truth be told. They not, you know, back in the days, the records had soul. You know what I mean? You had, I don't know, I guess I'm just being old, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but we like...
You can just speak from your perspective, it's cool.
Huh? Yeah. From a perspective where niggas have got to put on more quality, man. We need more quality. I'm sorry, like the stuff that I've been hearing is, I'll give it about a 6.
Let's just address the elephant, okay? Amapiano dominates youth culture right now. Clubs, TikTok, radio, festivals, events, bro, everything. Hip-hop isn't the center anymore. That doesn't mean it's dead, no. But it does mean it's competing. And when a genre competes for attention instead of controlling it, it starts to shrink. Because dominance creates giants, bro. Competing creates survival. And right now, most rappers are surviving, not ruling, not leading.
Y'all can't be mad. Y'all can call this trash all you want, bro. Because who do I blame for this? The OGs. Dog, I feel like people that actually do piano felt this more than us hip-hop heads did. And which is crazy. Sfiso was more passionate about this than we were. Sfiso from Piano Pulse, he was way more passionate about that shit, what that was happening, than we were as hip-hop heads. How does that make us look? How does this make us look? Piano dudes are probably looking at this, they're laughing, bro. They're like, look at hip-hop. It's in disarray. They're not together. They know they have no culture. They have no structure. Because even your OGs can't even protect the game. Even your OGs can't even protect the culture. It's disgusting what's happening out here, bro. It's not the same game I fell in love with.
Another uncomfortable truth is rappers got safe now. PR trained, careful, strategic, which is smart for business, yes, but hip-hop was built on risks, bro. Controversies, confidence, ego. We used to have loud personalities. Now we have careful branding. And careful branding doesn't create cultural earthquakes. It creates stability. And stability is kind of boring.
Like hip-hop is in a weird space, and it's weird for us to be going at each other, whereas you're looking at, you know, your close friends like piano niggas and, you know, even house niggas going crazy. And it's like, dog, we still here, like, you know, there's no need to be doing all of this. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, it gets a bit spooky a little bit.
But here is the twist though. Maybe it's not the artists. Maybe it's us, the fans. We complain when artists are controversial. We cancel them when they are reckless. We ignore them when they are quiet. We want giants, but we punish giants' behavior. So what do artists do? They shrink. They play it safe, focus on streams, and avoid becoming the villain. Because being the villain used to build careers back then. Now it ends them.
When I look out here, right? When I look out here, 70 to 80% of all you guys here, either me or Bradley or someone from the club had something to do with you, right? Like, yo, Cassper can tell you he was in my studio. Ricky can tell you he was in my studio. The dude who just came out of here, youngster, can tell you he was in my studio. That's Motif, that's Eargasm, that's Le Club, that's a whole movement, all right? Let me just officially say, you know, this is not gospel. This is hip-hop music. So if I offended you, I meant to.
A few moments later.
Hold on. Before I go, do me, you ain't do shit for me, bro.
SA hip-hop isn't weak. It's not dying. It's transitioning. But transitioning needs leaders, bro. And right now, we have talent, we have hits, we have vibes, yes. But do we have giants? That's the real question.
This is what I like about these new cats that are coming out, bro. Like, they so experimental. Like, you know, even with the beats, it's like more of a jazzy type of vibe, you know, more of a soulful type of vibe. Rapping. Dog, I can't remember the last time we actually saw that from like a mainstream artist that has actually pushed the boundaries that much. Because I feel like our mainstream artists are just playing it safe all the time, bro. And it's getting boring. And honestly, these kids are bringing something new, something fresh. We need to find a way to get these kids in.
So I'm asking you, who is the leader of SA hip-hop in 2026? And who actually replaced AKA? Name one. Because if you hesitate, that might be the problem.
A dark cloud has befallen the South African music and entertainment industry. Popular rapper Costa Titch has passed away.
aka, of course, was murdered in Durban last Friday in a suspected hit.
We'll catch you guys on the other side. It's your boy Ricky Rick. If you never hear from me again, I love you. God bless you.
How did we get to this, bruh? In 7 days, bruh, two of the most influential artists, heavyweights, that is, Cassper Nyovest, reaching 86K views in 7 days. While Nasty C Noise Mamane got over 1 million views in just 11 days, bruh. Because now it's 1.2, I think. And this one, in 7 days, bruh, it's sitting at 86K. What's the issue, guys? Tell me, why haven't you listened to the song? You don't like the song. The numbers are not doing good. Why? We need to understand this. We need to get to the bottom of this. Tell me why. Why? Why do you think this is?